Welcome you all students. Let me get into the next unit, unit number 4, projection of section, solid and development of surface. Okay. In this video lecture, we shall concentrate on sectioned solid. Sectioned solid. Projections of sectioned solid. Okay. Right now, we have learned the projection of point, projection of straight line, and projection of solid, projection of plane surface. Am I right? And see, if you want to show the detail of internal part of any of the object, internal hidden features of any of the object, what we do with the help of the orthographic projection, we used to represent by the dashed line. Am I right? By the help of dashed line, we used to notate the dashed line. We notate or interpret the hidden features of any of the object. Think about the huge object like machine elements, okay, or any kind of application oriented object. If you see, in order to specify the hidden feature, it will be difficult, and also when you are just making with the dash marks, the dashed line will be numerous. Okay, so it will be making complex to understand what it is being given in the profile, right? So in order to overcome such difficulty, what we do is we go with the method called projection of sectioned solid. So in the sectioned solid, we imagine the solid is being cut through completely or partially by the help of the imaginary plane called cutting plane. Using that, we used to specify the internal part of the object. Okay. For example, I can show the cone. I can take the example of cone. This is a cone. Okay. I'm going to cut it. Okay. I'm going to cut it with the cutting plane. Okay. This is the cutting plane. It's a two-dimensional object. It has length and width, just like a plane. Okay, it's a two-dimensional object. With the help of it, I'm going to cut it. So when I do the cut, I can say I'm going to have the cut something like this. Something like this. Okay. The cutting plane or the section plane is specified as long line dash, long line dash, long line dash, and end should be captured with the thick lines. Both the ends of the line should be captured with thick line. This is the notation for the cutting plane or section plane. Okay, here I have cut the object just parallel to the base, something like this. The cutting plane is being placed. Okay, if I cut it, here comes, I have cut the object something like this, just parallel to the base. I'm going to cut it. Okay, what happens to the object? If I show it, this is how the object will be. This is how the object will be. If I remove the topmost portion, the object will be something like this, and the top portion will be like this. Am I right? Am I right? So when we cut, the portion will become something like this. In the sectioned solid, we consider the portion lying between the observer and the cutting plane as the removed portion. Is the removed portion, and the portion between the cutting plane and between the below region portion, okay, below the cutting plane, we call it as remaining portion. Remaining portion or remained portion or else record parts. Okay, so this is the portion we can say section. This portion we can call it a section. In the sectioned region, we used to do the hatching. Okay, this hatching, just like that, we should not do it. If you do the hatching, this hatching line inclination should be notable, which is 45 degree. Hatching inclination is a 45 degree, and the gap between the lines should be maintained 2 mm to 4 mm. It can be either 3 mm. If you maintain it, entire things should be maintained at 2 mm. If you maintain 3 mm gap, then entire hatching should be done at 3 mm. It can be 2 to 4 mm gap. Okay, fine. So CP cutting plane used to represent long line dash and at the ends with a thick lines. Okay, and here in the hatching we need to make the line something like this with the inclination of 45 degree and with the gap 2 mm. Okay, what do you mean by cutting plane? Cutting plane in the sense it's a imaginary plane used to cut the object. It's an imaginary plane used to cut the object. Section, what do you mean by section? It is the surface produced when the object is been cut. Okay, when the object is been cut by the cutting plane, we got the portion which we can call it as a section, used to note by hatching. Okay, fine. And see the portion between the cutting plane and the observer, we call it as a removed portion. Removed portions, here it is. Okay, this is a removed portion, this is the remaining portion. This portion is the record part. So using this kind of techniques, we used to find the internal part of the things. Okay, I have given a basic idea. Okay, when you are dealing with the problems, we will get lot of ideas. Okay, how to make the things, how to form the true shape of the object. Okay, what do you mean by true shape? True shape of section. What do you mean by true shape of section? Actually, if you want to get the true shape of any object, you need to look the object just 90 degree to it or perpendicular to the object. Okay, here as well, if you want to see the true shape of this section, this is the section, am I right? You need to see the perpendicular to the section. That means we can say perpendicular to the cutting plane. Okay, so in order to specify the true shape of this section, what we do is we will be having the axillary plane. Okay, with the help of that means that the axillary plane should be kept just parallel to the cutting plane which influence the object. Okay, so with the help of the axillary plane, by using the projection, we used to get the true shape of the section. Okay, when coming to the problem, you will get the good idea. Okay, next we shall know about the types of section plane. Section plane or cutting plane or cutting plane. Types of section plane or cutting plane. Okay, it is being divided into 5. Okay, one is the section plane perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Okay, and the second one is section plane perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. Okay, and the third one is section plane is perpendicular to both HP and VP. Both HP and VP. Okay, and the fourth one, section plane is perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP. Okay, and inclined to VP. And then fifth one, the last one, section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. Okay, these are the 5 cutting planes types are there. It is based upon the position of cutting plane. It is been divided. Okay, let me see one by one how to place the cutting plane in the order space. Okay, in the first quadrant we can see. Okay, fine. Go to the first one. The cutting plane or section plane is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Okay, cutting plane perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Perpendicular to HP. If I take this ground as a horizontal plane and the board as a vertical plane, I can say the position of the plane, this two-dimensional object, should be kept something like this. Now check, it is being kept perpendicular to horizontal plane and making parallel with VP, vertical plane. So this is how the object should be, the cutting plane should be placed in the first quadrant according to the position. Okay, fine. If I take the object, for the first position, it should be influence the object something like this, in this manner. If I cut throughoutly, it should be positioned something like this. Okay, when you are having the position something like this in the first position, in the object we shall get the cut in the top view, because we will get the true length of the cutting plane from the top view. Okay, from the top view the true length will be seen, so we will get the cut in the top view of the object. Okay, when you are cutting like this, the portion between the cutting plane and the observer will be the removed portion. So this portion will be the removed portion, the line behind will be the remaining portion. Okay, fine. Just move to the second position. The section plane is perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. Perpendicular to VP. If I take this ground as a horizontal plane and board as a vertical plane, okay, I can say perpendicular to VP in the sense we should keep like this. Now it is making perpendicular 90 degree to VP and just having parallel with HP. This is how the object is being placed. Okay, fine. So now see, if I cut the object, it cuts in the second condition something like this. Okay, in the second condition it cuts something like this. Okay, when you cut it, I can say the portion between the cutting plane and the observer will be the removed portion and line below which will be the remained portion. And how to do the observation in this position. Okay, when you are the cutting plane, okay, when you are doing the projection work, the cut will happen in the front view, because in the front view we shall see the true length of the cutting plane. Okay, so the cut will happen in the front view. Fine. And then the third one is the up to second we have completed. We are going to the third one, the section plane perpendicular to HP and also it is perpendicular to VP. Okay, both the planes, for both the planes it is perpendicular. So how can be placed? If I keep like this, see, for the ground horizontal plane and this is a vertical plane, it is making 90 degree with ground as well, it is making 90 degree with VP. Okay, 90 degree with VP and 90 degree with HP. So this is the exact position for the third one, perpendicular to both HP and VP. If it is the case, the object will be cut something like this. The portion between the observer and the cutting plane is the removed portion and which is the record portion. Okay, and see, in this occasion when you are having the cut from the top view as well from the front view, we can see the true length of the plane. Okay, so in the front view as well in the top view we can see the cut of the object. And then we shall move to the fourth one, the section plane or cutting plane perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP. If the cutting plane is perpendicular to HP, I shall keep the object something like this, keep my cutting plane something like this, and when it is inclined to VP, now we see the cutting plane is making parallel to VP. Am I right? If I consider the ground as a horizontal plane and this board as a vertical plane, this is the position I have kept. Now it is making perpendicular to HP and making parallel to VP. If I tilt like this, what happens? It becomes inclination with VP. So this is the position for the what? The fourth position or fourth type of the cutting plane, right? So if I take the object cone, it cut the object something like this. It cut the object in this manner, so that the portion between the cutting plane and the observer is the removed portion. So this portion will be the removed portion and these are the portion will be remained portion. Okay, when you are having the cut in this manner, when you are having the projection, okay, in the top view and front view, when you are doing the projection, the cut will be happening from the top view. Okay, the cut, because the true length of the this cutting plane will be seen from the top view, so that the cut of the object can be seen from the top view. Okay, fine. And next, move to the fifth one, the section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. It's the last one. How to place it? If I take the ground as horizontal plane and board as a vertical plane, if I keep like this, it is making perpendicular to VP and now it is making parallel to VP. So that if I tilt like this, what happens? It is inclined to HP. So this is the exact position for the fifth condition or fifth type of cutting plane. Okay. So if I cut the object, if I cut the object something like this, in this occasion, what happens? The portion between the cutting plane and between the observer will be the removed one. So this portion, this particular portion will be the removed one. The below region will be the remained portion or remaining portion. Okay. When you are having a cut something like this, I have to say, in the projection from the front view, we could able to see the order, the cut. From the front view, we could able to see the cut, because the true length can be seen from the front. So in this, the front view, the cut will be happening. Okay, fine. See, here I can say, if you want to have a cut, if you want to show the cut in the projection work, okay, where we need to position the cutting plane. You may have the doubt when you are solving the problems. Okay, so you need to have the clear-cut detail. Whenever the cutting plane is perpendicular to any of the respective plane, okay, that particular plane will show the order, the cut and the projection. Okay, it can be in the front view, it can be in the top view. Okay, if the cutting plane is perpendicular to VP, then the cut will happen in the front view. If the cutting plane is perpendicular to HP, then the cut will have in the HP plane. So keep it in your mind, it is based upon the cutting plane position, especially on the, we have to look the perpendicular. So I hope you understood, and in the coming videos I will be posting regular problems based on the sectioned solid, okay, so that you will be getting the proper idea what is the concept of section solid, okay, and how to make the section something like that. I hope you understood. Thank you so much.